dollars off of Jake, not paying them shit. That whole place is bad, man. It's bad.
The setup of gentlemen's clubs and shit.
Yep.
That's all from what's his name? Amulet.
But that's a form of his treachery. You know? He comes, he gains your trust, and then he fucking betrays you in a horrible way.
Never trust thy enemy.
Yeah, and that's why you never trust your enemy. Go ahead. But remember, that was all prophesied. So he's gonna have to pay for all of that. That's why it's written about Gad, right? A troop shall overcome them, but thou shalt overcome him at the last.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Yep, it says, woe to thee that spoilest, and thou was not spoiled, and dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee. When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled.
Yep. And they're gonna be spoiled. Okay? All these peace talks and negotiations and all that, they ain't gonna stand. They ain't gonna mean nothing. These other nations are gonna shoot their missiles on you, because the Lord's Spirit is gonna be on them to do so. All right?
That's right.
Ain't no amount of stimulus packages, all right, or universal basic income, or income tax return. Ain't nothing that you're gonna be able to do. You know, Esau loves to talk about what he's done for our communities.
He never gave us our 48.
Right. Right. He ain't even fucking forgive these motherfucking student loans. You think they gonna give Jake anything?
Yeah, over there in fucking Britain, I believe, they stopped reparations for the slave owners in 2015.
Yeah, bro. What was it in Australia? They played the national anthem and everybody started to boo.
Yeah, Trump was there, right? It was a game or something like that. Yeah.
So this place is true. These other nations are ready to spoil you. Now, y'all brothers made some good points, because even though we've seen ICE, the local law enforcement, see, there's gonna come a time where they're gonna be more worried about their families than upholding the law.
Yeah.
Because their own family's gonna get caught up in this shit too. If you ever watched the movie Battle in Seattle, you had a officer who literally, was beating this woman, and the woman was of a fellow police officer. When he saw that shit, he got the fuck up out of it. He's done. He was done.
World War Z.
That's why they're gonna have to bring in Gurkha troops.
Yeah.
And they're already been training foreign nations to patrol America.
Yep.
Okay? And these other nations, they hate Americans to the core.
Yeah.
Remember, even in the military, and these police officers, they're trained to hate regular citizens.
Yeah.
They're literally trained as your enemy. We basically, if you're a civilian, you're like an enemy combatant. Because remember, police safety will always come before yours. So that's how it is. Now imagine the other nations that are being brought in, you know? They really hate you. So, is that it on that? Was there more?
Yeah, the Hebrew word for spoil is shaddai, which means to deal violently with. So they're going to be destroyed by
what
violence.
does with violence? Shall that place be thrown down? Hey, this place can go out in a very bad way. And the summary of it all is going to be them thermonuclear missiles being rained on this place to destroy it. Okay? And the elect are going to be delivered simultaneously while that destruction is going on.
That's right.
Yep, and it says, when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee. So it's going to be payback.
Yep. Yeah, recompense. Yeah, the Lord said he was going to avenge the blood of his saints.
That Hebrew word is God, and it says to pillage.
Yep. Yeah, so all that you've done onto the world is really going to come back to you. It's going to come back to you. Like the brother said, double. The scriptures say, render unto her double.
That's right.
Yeah.
You got another preset?
I have one, but it's past.
Hey, well that's enough. So that's the future of America. That's the future of you Edomites. You know? Because we're really in a transition of power. It says that Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows.
That's right.
So even though, Trump is making moves, right? and there's a lot of rumor of war, right, etc. All of that inevitably leads to those final few prophecies, which is the mandation of the sea hip, which is the MOTB, Revelation 13. And then from there, the ultimate judgment if you take it.
Yep.
But then the ultimate judgment for America too.
That's right.
It all culminates into one. I think you said that.
That's
All
right.
these major final few prophecies, they're pretty much going to be one after another. It's going to happen fairly quickly.
That's right.
Domino effect.
But it's going to be horrible and unlike any other time in history. This is why we prepare our minds. We prepare ourselves. We fear the Lord.
That's right.
Because we want to be kept from those things. So we got to continue to endure and do what we have to do so we remain acceptable in the sight of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai and hopefully receive that mercy for us and for our families. All right? So, you know, we hope this live lesson was edifying. I know we got interrupted several times or whatever, but, you know, hopefully it was edifying. You know, we're going to say Panyakwa done, which means face to east. We're going to give all honor, glory, and praise unto
Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Kadosh.
We're going to give double honors unto our elders and apostles, great and going to rule well, and the hearty, sincere shalom to all the hopeful elect. Till the next time,
Shalom.
shalom.
Shalom.